Hello, this is Mike. I just want to show you this really nice 2014. This is a pre-owned vehicle now. A 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee Overland. It's virtually top of the line vehicle. Has really low miles, which I'll show you when we get inside. Here's the front. It's got the projector headlights and fog lights. You got the tow hooks there. Now this is a four-wheel drive vehicle. Check out those wheels. Does have a panoramic sunroof, luggage rack on the top, four-wheel disc brakes. It's got the backup camera, backup sensors, towing package, and it does have here's the key. It does have remote start, so I'm going to go ahead and start it up. And then I mentioned it has a 5.7 liter Hemi in it. Go ahead and open up the back. You see you got plenty of storage space back here. Got a little rechargeable flashlight there. There's your subwoofer on this side. You also have a power supply. Under here is your spare tire, full-size spare tire. You also have these bins that are removable, that you can take them out, empty them, put them back in, stuff like that. So that's convenient. And those back seats do fold down in case you need more cargo space. And you can lower the tailgate with this button here. I use the key to raise it, but you can lower it with this. It's kind of cold out here early in the morning. Sorry about the sun glare. And the vehicle's still a little bit wet from the dew from last night. Or the frost, I should say. Really like those wheels. Really nice looking, sharp. This whole vehicle is nice. Now, one of the other features about this vehicle is it has a proximity sensor key. Like, I can keep this key, just put it in my pocket, and I can walk up, put my hand here, unlocks the doors just by sensing the key and my hand on the handle. I can relock the doors here, so that way I don't actually have to have the key in my hand. I can just keep it in my pocket and use the vehicle. Let me go ahead and unlock it. I need to unlock all the doors. This unlocks just the driver doors, a safety feature. So you walk up to the car, if you touch the handle, it opens up your door in the front. Turn the volume down on the radio. It's a little distracting. Okay. Alright, so here's the inside of the back. It's all black leather interior. You've got like a white stitching. You also have a real wood accents here. Pockets in the bottom. Here's the back seats. Now these seats are perforated Napa leather seats, and they are heated too as well. There's your heat controllers right there. You also have USB chargers here in the back, as well as a AC adapter. You got a center armrest that locks in position. It also have cup holders here. Like I said, these seats do fold down in case you need some more cargo space. And gives you pretty much a flat surface there. You got some net pockets here. Now this one does have the slush mats already in it. They're heavy duty floor mats, and then the back here goes all the way across, including the center hump there. Alright, here's the inside of the front door. And you see you've got a power folding side mirrors, power adjustments, power door locks, power windows. We got your wood grain accent here, black with white stitching here, pockets at the bottom. You do have a power seat, which you have presets you can set here. Seats have the Napa leather with the white stitching. It's got Overland embroidered in the back of the seats. Does have automatic headlights. So I'm going to go ahead and hop in. Now the sun's kind of low in the sky right now, so hopefully it doesn't glare with the camera too much. Since I use remote start, I still have to push this button to turn everything on. You can see you have a nice digital screen right here in the middle. And but I'm going to start with the steering wheel because it does have some really nice features on the steering wheel, because this is what you're going to be holding most of the time when you're in the vehicle. I'm going to start with around here. This is the like a wood, actual real wood accent on the steering wheel. You also have leather wrapping around it. Right here is your cruise control settings, and on the back of the steering wheel on this side you have a volume control. You can turn the volume up and down with your hand comfortably on the steering wheel on the radio. You can also, on this side, on the back of this side, you can change the stations. So while your hands comfortably on the steering wheel, you can change the stations. You can adjust the volume. You can also change the AM, FM, or satellite radio with a third button in the middle. You can also have go through your presets. A lot of features on that. Now you also have paddle shifters back here. They're right above those buttons. So you want to not confuse the paddle shifters with those buttons. Right here is these buttons, okay, and then it has the arrows around it. That's for this little menu here. Let's see if I can get it without the sun glare. So right now I'm going to kind of scroll through just so you can get an idea of what the different options are. Your speedometer, you can have a digital or like an analog style speedometer. You have some information. When you have the big speedometer, the information can be right in the middle of the speedometer there. So like when I change it to that, when I scroll, it moves it up here, and then your information is below it. So I'm going to scroll through it. Just to give you an idea, like, you know, different information, oil pressure, stuff like that, tire pressure, oil temperature, transmission temperature, stuff like that, fuel economy, different trip infos, and also your info as far as your, like I say, if you have a device connected to the Uconnect system. So it has a lot of features. It's very customizable. It doesn't even have to look too much like this. You can customize it in different ways using screen setup, which is right there. So anyways, that's your buttons there. Now right here is for your Bluetooth system and also your voice recognition. Now your Bluetooth, this is for your phone. Once you pair a Bluetooth phone to the system, you can answer the phone using this button. You can hang up the phone using this button. That way you can leave your phone wherever it is in the vehicle and just answer it through the sound system of the vehicle. And that's a safety issue, to keep your hands on the wheel and your focus on the road while you're speaking on the phone without interrupting your phone calls. You also have a voice recognition program right here to where it works with your Uconnect system. Now, before I get started with that, just to show you that it does have some icons. It's really user friendly. I know there's a lot of glare right now with the sun, but hopefully you can see it. It has icons here at the bottom. It does have navigation, and you can see there. You have climate control settings here. Now I'm going to turn that on so we can see. And you do have a heated steering wheel. You have heated and cool seats here on the front. You also have controls here for your heating and cooled seats. You also have auto dim mirror. There's your heated steering wheel button. Now you can connect different media devices, USB, auxiliary, SD card, and stuff like that. Those ports are down here. So that way you can connect a iPod or a flash drive or a SD card and play media, whether it be pictures or music. And I think it might actually play some video on here. I'm not sure, I hadn't tried it yet, but that's what this media button is for. Satellite radio is here. You also have FM and AM. navigation. Here's how you pair your phone. Now the phone is not just answering and hanging up. You can also dial here. You can also have your phone book right here on the screen, and you can scroll through it and have your favorites there at the top. The Uconnect apps feature is has a lot of different features. Most of it has to be downloaded and added to the vehicle once you start using it. Wi-Fi hotspot. It also has a Yelp feature. Uconnect stores right there is where you go and you can purchase apps or download apps. Right here is your digital clock, digital temperature, digital compass here. Hopefully you're getting all this because of the glare. Anyway, this has a lot of features, and one of those features, like, I'll go back to the voice recognition. So I'm going to push this button. Navigation.
Switching to navigation.
Now, I just pushed the button to wait for the beep, and I told it to go navigation. Now I'm going to tell it to go to an address. Find 501 South Madison Street, Whiteville, North Carolina.
One. That house number wasn't found on the selected street. Say the house number again, or say start route guidance to route to street center.
501.
501 South Madison Street, Whiteville. Now, do you want to start route guidance?
No.
Route guidance will not be started.
Okay, so just give you an idea of how you can just speak to your vehicle and you can accomplish a whole lot. You can go places, you can answer the phone, you can change climate controls, you can call people. There's a lot of features you can do with your hands on the wheel and your eyes focused on the road just by speaking. So really good features there, good safety features. Now you also have I'm going to put it in reverse so you can see the backup camera. And also the backup camera, when I turn the steering wheel here, you'll notice that your trajectory lines are moving to give you an estimated trajectory of your where your vehicle is going. And also you'll see here a little vehicle pops up in the picture between your speedometer, and that is your park sense sensors. Basically you will get a visual and audio cues on if there's anything behind your vehicle as you're backing up. So those are more safety features. Okay, so you do have you can turn the screen off if it's distracting you while you're driving. They also have some redundant buttons down here as far as your fan speed, your volume controls, tuning your radio, stuff like that, more traditional. And you do have some different climate control settings here. You can also turn your parking sensors off in case you need to get close to something. Eco mode, you can turn that on or off depending on whether you want to save gas or not. If you want more performance, you can turn it off. Same thing with traction control. If you'd like to get really sporty, you can turn that off. And down here is your power supply and also your connections to your Uconnect system. You've got some cup holders here, and they do have some ambient light around the edge. Here's your four-wheel drive system, and you can raise and lower the vehicle right here, or you can also, it'll self-adjust in the different settings here for the four-wheel drive. Now the four-wheel drive, here's a hill descent button. This is not for dry pavement. This is only for loose gravel or whatever. No dry pavement. If you're going downhill, you don't need to use that on dry pavement. So this has a lot of advanced features as far as four-wheel drive. Now here's your armrest here. This has a two-stage system. The first is a shallow pocket here that's padded, maybe to put a cell phone or a small tablet. And you can lift up the whole thing using these two buttons here, and you have some more padded space in here as well. Now you do have a 12-volt charger in there too. Glove compartment is here, and it is padded with a felt material, and it is a very big compartment. You have auto dim mirror, place to put your shades right here, and it's padded. You do have like a spotlight here, floodlight there. You can lift your tailgate back here. This is your controls for your garage doors. This little button, it's not a button, it's just like a little hole there. That is for your infrared, for your climate control. It just kind of senses your temperature in your vehicle. That's what that's for. And you also have a huge panoramic sunroof. And it has a shade, so I'm going to lower the, make the shade go all the way back. Now I'm not going to open the sunroof because the roof is still a little bit wet from the this morning's frost. So, but you get the idea. It's a really nice double pane sunroof. Alrighty, there's lots and lots of features of this vehicle. I probably skipped over some of them. One of them here I just want to demonstrate here. You can fold in the side mirrors with pushing this button here, and that way in case you need to park, get close to something or drive through something, you can fold those in and out. But anyway, there's lots of features in this vehicle. Probably skipped over some, I don't know, but you get the idea. It has a lot of features, very comfortable, really high-end vehicle. So if you're interested in it, please let me know. My phone number and email address will be in the description. See you next time.